Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate, where this episode we have 3 regular realms to take down before our next nether boss fight on Realm Depth 470. But before we do that, there's one quick thing I wanted to take care of. For the Rune of Prophecies, we have a god to take down. I believe it was Tauren, but I'm trying to... Okay, here we go. We've got to defeat Tauren. And I think we're going to do that pretty quickly. We'll just fight him at a low level, and we'll see how that goes. It should be pretty straightforward, assuming we have the correct item equipped. So, I believe we need Shadow Bulwark. Let me remind myself what the... Okay, so if I need to search for Bulwark, U-L-W, Shadow Bulwark. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the one. We definitely need to equip an item on our Animatus that reduces indirect damage, and I've already crafted that one ages ago, so let's go ahead and do that. I really should give these artifacts distinct names so that I don't have to keep doing that. In fact, I believe we can do that. Here, right? Does it cost anything? So, the Shadow Bulwark sword, which still has the empty nether slot because we're not really worried about nether stuff just yet. Let's call it the Indirect Damage Reduction Sword. Or, let's call it the IDR sword, because I'm not gonna type out that entire mouthful of a phrase with this, picking one letter at a time typing system. And I'll just have to remember that IDR stands for Indirect Damage Reduction, which, I'm sure I'll remember. Like, DR is a pretty common shorthand in action RPGs for damage reduction. And then I'd have to maybe jog my memory a little bit, like what does the I stand for? And, it's not a huge leap from there to realize that, oh, it must be indirect damage. So let's confirm that. Oh, and what would you look at that? We got an achievement for that as well. I'd literally never named an item before. You know what we should actually do is we should name the one that we have currently equipped as well. That is the Overkill Sword. We could just call it the the OK Sword for short. This one might be a little bit more confusing because OK can mean a lot of different things. Most of them are nothing to do with combat. It's mostly just like, oh hey, that's okay. But again, if I see that months from now, like if I've taken a long break, I feel like it wouldn't take me long to figure out, okay, that must be our Overkill Sword. If nothing else, looking at the materials equipped on it and seeing the Overkill on it, we'd realize that this is the thing. Okay. Now we swap out the IDR sword in place of the OK sword. Oh, we're also losing Star Pact, but we don't really need it. And now let's go to the Gate of the Gods. Let's take down Tauren, who I believe we've already fought. I'm sure maybe not on... Actually, no, I've never fought him. Okay. I stand corrected. Let's go after this guy. Let's go all the way down to level 1500. Let's not worry about level scaling just yet, because I haven't built a Gate of the Gods beating party just yet. That's a thing for the far future. Let's just go after Tauren and see how it goes. We can even interact with these fruit trees and gain buffs, just like in the realm that he's in. I don't know if it's intended, but we might as well. And now let's talk to this big angry stone head. He says, get ready for the expletive beating of a lifetime, Mother Bleeper. I've been wanting to shove my non-existent foot up your rear end since the day you were born. Wow, I cannot believe you've hated me for that long. Okay, so as you can see, everyone else died because they're taking a tremendous amount of indirect damage. And what level is he? Level 100. We're also level 100, right? Yes. We might be screwed. We need to take down Tauren. Or we need to take down somebody and then let corpse explosions do the rest. All we needed to do was hit. Okay. And we get some mana to summon the Tauren avatar, I believe. I'm always getting confused between avatars and god spawns. But I believe for this creature type, they're called avatars, where you're basically summoning the god itself. And we get an emblem of Tauren. And we've completed our prophecy task. Now, importantly, we've got to re-equip our OK sword to the correct creature, where we get Overkill back. We've lost Shadow Bulwark, but we won't need it for most rounds. And we get an achievement. The Gate of the Gods has a lot of achievements, which we're not going to get just yet. Okay. I guess before I jump into realms, I should talk briefly about what my plan is with the Gate of the Gods, since this is a good opportunity to mention it, having just briefly jumped into it. Now, I know if there are veteran Siralim players watching, they're cringing, because if they, they would probably be doing a lot more, because there's a lot you can do. You can empower avatars. Exactly, avatar creatures. We haven't even summoned any avatars yet. There's so much you can do with this. There are so many achievements as well to get, and I haven't been doing any of them. My plan is, because I consider this to be a late endgame thing, certainly for me, I consider it to be an exciting thing, because, these are the gods that you've been seeing in the realms, you've been interacting with them, you're getting their blessings, you're talking to them, and, them saying stuff to you, or interacting in other ways, because some of them don't necessarily speak. And then fighting them, I think, should be a proper special occasion, and not just something to do as an afterthought because it's improving my build. So my plan was, after I've beaten all the nether bosses for the third time, then we're gonna go and start properly on the Gate of the Gods, which will involve building a proper party that can take down all or most of the gods without too much trouble. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, it's time for us to do some random realms. Dodge chance is garbage, but what are you gonna do? Let's just jump into it. Ooh, I could tell from the music that this is the Gambler's Hive. We got some combat straight away. Oof. This is a rough start. They've got extra attack, and extra speed, and extra health, and end of turn cast, and dodge chance. And they're copying our spell gems, which could be bad. But we got through that one pretty easily. Let's talk to Reclusa, make our customary donation. And we... Okay, so our objective, I think, is going to be to interact with these objects, to summon the luck mantrias, and then subsequently fight them. Ugh. Yeah. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Man, that is rough. Okay, so, you know what? Let's just do this. You are silenced. Wow, alright, just defend. We cannot manually defend or... So I don't know, just attacks. Not that it matters. The Dread White can also not cast, nor can he defend, nor can he provoke. This is, we just gotta hope nobody kills our animators, and then maybe we can do something. Should we We shouldn't attack because they've got dodge chance. I'm glad I remembered that. So what else can we do? How about just reincarnation? This is a really bad collection of realm properties, and a tough creature to fight when all 6 of them are going before your party, but we got through that. We've beaten one of the 2. Now finally, let's get some buffs. That should help us out a little bit. These machines are going to give us some tickets that we can use. How many enemies are there? 4 and the master. Alright. Okay. What are they fused with? Crunchers. Alright. Once again, are we silenced as a realm? No, we're not silenced as a realm property. Our enemies are just annoyingly, constantly silencing us. Just skip your turn, and once again, just reincarnate. At least, I was gonna say, at least that's a way of damaging them, but in this case, it didn't even do anything. Yep. Well, at least one of them is confused. Just defend, dude. Skip your turn. Skip your turn and hope that they attack the correct Arb. Are you freaking serious, man? Right, at least our Dread White is about to go. Well, it doesn't matter because they doomed themselves. Why are they constantly coming back? Mass Resurrection and Secret Recipe and Undeath. No, that was... Undeath was ours. But Mass Resurrection and Secret... No, Secret Recipe is ours as well. But Mass Resurrection is really messing with me badly. And you're blind, so I cannot even trust you to do anything properly. How about... just arbitration isn't gonna help. Just defile isn't gonna help. Just germinate some random enemy so that they go first. And you are also blind. How about you germinate some other random enemy? The same one twice. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's just reincarnate again. And that has finished this. Okay. That was rough. That was really bad. But we got through it. We've got a minion, a couple different minions, which maybe is going to help us. This is... I was going to say that's probably our master, but no, that was just a random civilian giving us some loot. And we've also gotten a favor rank and some intelligence, which is going to be good. It's going to help us out a little bit with our spell damage. Let's fight this dwarf. Debutin the Drunk. Oh god, this is... Yeah, them casting arbitration is really messing with me pretty badly. At least this time... At least this time, we've gotten through that combat relatively quickly. There's another wandering enemy. Before we fight him, let's actually get some more buffs for ourselves. We're getting all sorts of minions, which is not really what I want. Snared on the enemies is pretty good. It means some of them are gonna waste their turns when they're going first. See, in this case, a lot of them didn't get to go. And we killed them before they could arbitrate and steal our rebirth. This is probably our master fight, okay. Oh my god, what... Just do this. There we go. Anybody coming back? Yes, one person, but immediately shunted back into oblivion. Alright. One more wandering enemy. Another dwarf. Let's take you down. Snared is helping us out quite a bit. But despite that, it's there's all kinds of chaos going on. But you know what? We got through another combat. We got another emblem out of it. Good stuff. I'll wait to complete this realm until after I have beaten the master. Which, now that I have the trick of using blank slate, should make those fights a lot easier to handle. Okay, what's going on with this part of the map? Strange layout, but it's fine. I guess the enemies are burning. Another minion. Sure, why not? And we get some more of those tokens for the games of chance, which we can play back at our hub area. Alright. This feels like a large realm. Not that I'm complaining. I feel like there's still parts of it we haven't seen, like this weird long corridor with nothing interesting in it, sadly. Alright. I feel like there's also something on the left that we haven't seen. There is... It's our final enemy and one little corridor. We cannot gain buffs or stats, I don't care. Just do this. Just do this. And finish it. Okay, good. Another nemesis creature taken down. Ooh, we got a card and a nether stone. That's what I like to see. An oozing leech. And, well, this doesn't help us out too much, but you know what? A card is a card. And if we have leeching, I guess sometimes you'll randomly get it as a realm property. It can't hurt to have a tiny bit of extra benefit from that. Right, before we fight the master, I do want to do these mini boss rooms. Let's talk to this creature. Alright. This could be rough. I think we've got things under control. Yep, corpse explosions should finish the rest. Good. Already gotten one card, which I'm really happy about. And hopefully we get even more. Am I gonna summon Divination Candle enemies? Well, we've got to keep in mind that I'm gonna be doing 3 floors in this episode. So maybe the way I'll... Oof. Hopefully nobody casts arbitration. Oh, okay, good. Made it. We made it through. I think the way... You're silenced? That's annoying. I was really counting on getting through them there. Alright. Ah, here comes the arbitration. Here comes the nonsense train. Alright. How are we gonna do this? Well, obviously we have to arbitrate. Get our buffs back. More importantly, take them away from these guys. Now, once again, cast reincarnation. And now we finish the job. There we go. Okay. Okay, more loot. Next on our agenda, we want to take down the Master. This could be a bad fight, what with them having access to our spells and the speed advantage, but hopefully we can pull out something special. The Pillwiz Master, what do you have for us? Hopefully not too many of you are going before us. Not too many of you went before us. Okay. What do we do first? I think first of all, let's take away their... What is their trait, first of all? If all of them are Pillwizes, then bleeding is based on highest stat. That could end up being pretty bad, so let's just get rid of it with Black Slate. And now let us cast Reincarnation and do it the old-fashioned way. None of them died, but we're also not silenced, fortunately, so we can do this again. And now we should win pretty easily. And just like that, our Pillwiz Mastery is now 4. One thing I want to do, though, is I believe battle text is off. I'm gonna turn it back. Well, I'm gonna leave it off for now because I'm gonna summon a few Divination Candle enemies. But what I'll do is I'll leave the text on for, you know, the main body of the realms, just because I want to know what's going on. And then when we're on autopilot attracting candle enemies, then we'll turn it off. We were doing exiled satyrs. We'll just do 10 of them, and then on the final floor, the third floor, we'll do 20. How about that? Yeah, let's just do this. Easy. So, if we're gonna do this, we should assign... Oh, we should assign macro 3 to our first 2 creatures. Just to speed things along. Oh, and also, we should end the realm by fighting these guys. Just as a formality at this point. Well, we can just use the macro, right? Yeah, there we go. Some of them are gonna come back. And we beat the realm, we got some more loot. Alright. Oh, what? Why did he attack instead of I've got to see the battle history. What? Have I not assigned you the correct macro? Let me just do this. You know what? Let's not worry about it. Let's check it. Actually, your strategy is the macro, and the macro. No, you have the wrong macro. I wanted to give you this one. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I clicked away too early, maybe? I don't know. Alright, now it should work. There we go. Yeah, it's a little slow even having sped it up, but it's not too bad. Getting through it reasonably okay. And who knows, maybe one of these is going to be kind enough to give us their card. There we go, nice. Quick fight. Only 4 of them remaining, and 3 of them at least are in that room. Another group blown away. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, this is kind of garbage, but we got through that. Are any of them going to come back? No. And there's going to be one more group after this one. Get lost. Okay, none of them have rebirth, which means they should still just die and stay dead. Where is this last one? He's all the way there. Oh, okay. I think we've got to go there in that direction anyway, just to leave this realm. There we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reassign the Rabid Dementia macro to creatures 1 and 2. There we go. Now let us leave this realm. We don't have anything else to do. Yeah, let's go straight to a new realm. Is there any reason we would have to stop back at Siralim? I don't think so. Let's go straight to a new realm. Let's roll ourselves a nice bonus. As I mentioned, I think I feel like I have enough power that I'm willing to spend a bit aiming for 350 or higher. If it starts dipping below 4 million, then I might once again loosen that requirement. God, I'm spending a lot. Okay, maybe 350 is okay. 343 I will accept. Let's go to another random realm. Ooh, we've got a Riddle Dwarf, we've got 7 wandering enemies. What are your realms? Heal every turn. They're fused with Arachnolisks. And once again, they have a dodge chance. Well... Ooh, there's... Where are they silenced? Was that from a realm property we picked up? Well, I'm gonna have to immediately switch back to my reincarnation macro. Hang on, let's go ahead and fix that pretty quick. And let's talk to this Riddle Dwarf. Great Pandemonium, that is definitely Volcanar. Alright, let's make our way to... Where is Reclusa? Or not Reclusa, I mean the god of this realm. What? There he is, Perdition. There we go. Good stuff. Nemesis creature taken down. 4 more enemies remain. Let's just rush straight into this fight. You don't have arcane, so I'll just use a regular ethereal reincarnation, I meant. Ooh, we've got a Pandemonium Shrine. Mending and invisible. What are you gonna do for us? Pile of resources, not the best thing. Hostile creatures from that. Once again, no arcane, so I'll do it like this. Did kill one of them, and then the chain reaction finished off the rest. Alright, let's do this. This is a little dangerous. They are healing every turn. And a bunch of them are going to heal, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Defile. Because a bunch of them are going to have their turns right now. You know what? Just go ahead and do this again, and this should finish them off. There we go. And we get more intelligence. Favor, more creatures. And free attack has finished off those guys. Alright. 3 more enemies and the master creature. There we go, nice and easy combat. Let's interact with these, because we do need some buffs. Arcane, finally. Now we can cast our non-ethereal reincarnation without fear of losing our charges. Ooh, is that the, I was gonna say, is that the Dumpling Master, but I don't think it is. I think it's something else. Well, anyway, we'll fight that guy. Barrier could be helpful. And we get attacked by these jokers. And we should win this. There we go. Got a bunch of loot out of that as well. The goal is to collect coins, which are these, well, not those, these piles on the ground. Alright, let's just do it. All we need is one of them to die, and then the rest of them are gonna follow. More intelligence. I'm okay with that. Right. Come on, let's go. Another low level nether stone, which is just going to be ground up into resources later on. One more wandering enemy. Let's try and find him and take care of him. There might be a chest at the end of this. Oh, there's a chest here as well. No chest there. You know what, let's take care of this mirror situation. Yep, this should do it. Not quite, and annoyingly some of them did get their health back, but this should finish it. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Before I collect that. I do want to deal with the master. I also want to see... Ooh, okay, there's a bunch that we haven't explored, although no big rooms, mostly just corridors. But those little offshoots could have something in them, like this chest, for instance. And there is our final wandering enemy, who should be done now. Done and dusted. There we go. There we go. Nice and straightforward so far. Hopefully the master fight is just as, you know, as routine as the rest of this. Getting some nice loot. No, well, I was gonna say no real rare items, but we did find a nether stone. We did find a card earlier on, so I shouldn't complain too much. And who are you? You are the Dumpling Master. I don't know why I thought he looked different. Alright, now we need to be careful here. First thing, of course, is... Ooh. What? So, this is, at the start of battle, your dumplings gain an ultimate spell depending on the skin they have equipped. If they don't have a skin, then the spell... I don't know if taking away this will take away their spell, but you know what? We have plenty of turns to go, so we should, just on the off chance that it does anything, should cast Blank Slate. Let's get rid of that. Our, the other problem is our, Animatus is confused, and if he... Again, he might annoyingly cast Corpse Explosion on one of his own compatriots. So we do need to waste 2 turns casting Antidote, unfortunately. And then hopefully the Dreadwhite can provoke. Should he provoke or should he cast Archangel's Blessing? I think let's provoke. Let's play it safe. Now, unfortunately, our Animatus isn't going to gain stats because he is also feared. But I do think, for the sake of the rest of our party gaining some health, we should nonetheless do the double cast reincarnation. And now the Animatus should also do it. See, they've got extra defense and extra health. And they heal every turn, so maybe we should Defile as well. And now you should cast Archangel's Blessing. Give ourselves some health back. This is a fairly tense fight. But as long as we can keep a lot of them defiled, it could be good for us. Yeah, you know what? Double cast? Not. Should we? Yeah, let's keep them defiled. And now, another Archangel's Blessing, or should we start removing some of these debuffs? Let's use reincarnate yourself? Should you reincarnate yourself? Is a... You know what? Just provoke. Let's play it very, very safe. And now let's try... It's still the wrong color. I'm gonna have to look into that at the end. Let's now try Rabbit Dementia. Maybe we get a lucky hit. With 5 attacks. Didn't really do the kind of damage that I was hoping for. What do we do with you, Mr. or Mrs. Vivifier? How about Impending Doom? Those guys don't have any buffs that I would like either. How about just a double cast reincarnation? There we go. Now we got some serious damage dealt. And is that the end of them? That is the end of them. None of them coming back. 3.16 million experience. How many levels are we going to gain? We go from, looking at just the animators, go from 5981 to 5994. And we gain some mastery with the dumplings as well. So that's some pretty good stuff. Alright, let's end this round. And conveniently, the final gold pile is right next to the divination candle. Let's also get some... Let's get 10 more exiled satyrs. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, yeah, okay. Their extra health is really slowing things down a lot. So, I think we should still be fine. As long as we kill one of them. And the arcane is helping us out quite a bit because we are relying on this this double cast. You know what, let's just... I was gonna defile, but what's the point when we can just kill them like this? 7 more, come on. These guys should go down. I think we did enough damage to them. There we go. Completing prophecy tasks along the way as well. These guys seem like they might be a little bit too tanky, so the Vivifier is gonna have to finish things off. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on! Yeah, let's just hunt down the last 4 of these guys and... dead end, and then we'll jump into our third and final regular realm of this episode. We should still be fine. Yeah, there we go. And come on, you, and I think a couple more after this, maybe. And these guys should definitely go down. Two more enemies. Oh, and they're both up there. How convenient. These guys should go down, I think. Yeah, there we go. Rebuilding our supply of energy, having used up a lot of it to roll ourselves the loot bonus for this realm. But you know what? It'll go up and down. At least until we find that final Griffin card. And now we do have to go back to Siralim because we have a project to hand in. Another Keyforge. Immediately turn around, start yet another Keyforge. And now go in for our third and final mission. Trying to be not too quick as I'm re-rolling, because I don't want to re-roll a good bonus and then immediately roll past it, as I have done a couple of times. 317, I think we can do better. 353, and extra traits which we can get rid of. However, extra speed means they are going to go first with those extra traits. As much as I don't like it, I'm going to roll past it. I don't want them having extra traits and then also going first. That is a bit too much variance. Alright. Less healing, less spell potency, 338. Can we handle that? Let's just go with that. It's 15% less or thereabouts, so it's not even like psychologically. I know it seems like a huge benchmark, you know, above 350, but mathematically it's a pretty small difference, so it's not going to be that bad. Alright, once again we're collecting coins, but those aren't the coins. I guess the coins we're looking for look different. Right, let's talk to our god, Shalan, goddess of prophecy. Enemies have lost health and intelligence, so we can give them some stat penalties as we go along. Are these the coins? These are the coins that count for the quest objective. Now, what are the rest of the realm properties? Damage every turn, strong against death. I think we're fine. We can just punch them. I think we should be strong enough. If we do rabid dementia, I think we should be strong enough. Yep, we're fine. Battle text is off, and I think I might leave it off unless we're doing a boss fight. So it does speed things up quite a bit, it would seem. So, you know what? We should also give both of these the rabid dementia macro. Okay, these guys are a bit tankier. Alright, let's maybe do reincarnation. That didn't do anything. But somehow we got through them anyway. Okay, hopefully we don't have to fight those creatures again, because it seems like they might have some sort of a racial advantage that's making them hard to take down when put in conjunction with these realm properties of extra health and extra defense. Alright. Okay, these guys are all gonna take their turns. We're just gonna have to sit here and hope that nothing too awful happens. But I think we're fine. We just do this. One of them has gone down. And now all of them have gone down. Well, not quite. Let's finish it off like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. The candle is there. We have 3 more wandering enemies. And finally we get some buffs. Animated weapon. Next battle we always dodge. So maybe we'll save one of those for the master fight. Although I don't think it would even apply to the master fight, because I think it's considered to be a boss fight, and some things that would apply to normal fights don't apply in boss fights. I've had that experience where we're definitely not dodging all the time, despite having ostensibly the ability to do so. Alright. 3 more enemies. One of them I know we left back there. We'll get back to them pretty soon. What's your deal? Okay. You're just blocking me. Alright. I think we will take down some of these Fey creatures. Should be pretty easy, although some of them are gonna annoyingly resurrect. But hopefully not too many of them. Invisible and animate. Didn't we already have animated weapon? Erebus. Oof. I believe it's definitely Path of the Damned, right? Yeah. See, I am actually learning some of these, so I don't have to look them up every time. I think we should just be able to punch these guys. Oof, maybe not. I think we're gonna be able to kill you. You know what? And maybe corpse explosions? No. Let's do a regular... Let's just do a reincarnation, see how that goes. That did nothing, okay. But it did raise the stats of our Animatus, so that his next round of attacks was much more devastating than the first. Alright, let's take care of you. Whoa, settle down. Easy, easy. Relax. Relax. Alright. This should be straightforward. Yeah, I much prefer enemies to have extra attack compared to extra defense. Just make it a, you know, slugfest, our attack against theirs. Extra defense can sometimes make things a little bit too tanky, you know? You know what I mean? Okay. I think we're doing fine. Another one of them has gone down at any rate. And I think we should be able to win with this. There we go. Barely, but we did it. And now we are... Oh, we've accidentally finished the realm quest, but it's okay. Excuse me. I think we should be fine. Now, you know, let's go fight the master pretty quickly. Are we missing out on any buffs or debuffs? I don't think so. There are a few unexplored parts, but I don't think there can ever be anything in, like, any item to collect in a corridor like that. The only thing that it could be is maybe a dumpling or a treasure golem is hiding there. I feel like we would have seen them if that's the case. Let's deal with you, the Dryad Master. 3 of us are going first, so what is your trait? Your buffs and minions last forever. Well, how about... how about no? How about no? Now, what I'll do is I will double cast Reincarnation and then a double cast Rapid Dementia with the Animatus having gotten a buff. This is a tricky fight. The Ebony Ant has gotten a chance to go. I think we do have to do some Rapid Dementia action. Okay, we took down one of them. Star Pact did a lot of damage, and then Corpse Explosion did the remainder. Alright, took you down. Anything left to do in this realm? Nothing other than summoning Divination Candle enemies. They are gonna be pretty tanky. Let's fight one of them. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and we can only attack once. Yeah, okay. Are they healing? Yeah, I think these guys are a little bit, a little bit too much to be fighting under these realm properties. So what if I start out with Reincarnation? Yeah. There's all kinds of carnage on the screen right now, and I think this is a little bit too dangerous. Our Rift Dancer, for some reason, cannot survive whenever there's this damage every turn property. I don't know what it is, but something causes her to take more damage than the maximum amount of health that she has. And even raising... well, so I'll explain by not messing around with her max health right now. All I will do is I will do Rapid Dementia. Oh, she survived. Well, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. But previously I have had that issue with her not, you know, living in situations where I felt like she should have lived. Our duelist is doing some stuff. Alright, yeah, I think this realm property of damage every turn is kind of wonky, so we're just gonna not mess around with it. Just do a regular attack, I guess. Yeah, we'll just kill these 5, and then we've also got to do this. So I guess we'll do that as well. Teehee, you can't catch me, maybe not. But we'll see. So let's start out with Incarnation. Now our Rift Dancer died, because in that case she had a low amount of regular health and her max health was too high, and then the realm property kicked in. Which I do believe it should be based on your current health, not your max health. It seems a bit OP. Ooh, we've got these guys to take down too. Yeah, we should just be able to punch them to death. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. But I think we're fine. There we go. A couple of them came back because of dead butterflies. Of course they did. But we should be fine. There we go. There's the fairy. Let's hunt her down. Yet again, where has she gone now? She's up there. Alright, and the rest of our enemies are also there, so let's just deal with that, and then we'll be done with this realm. Whole bunch of resurrecting going on in that battle. Ugh, where has she gone now? All the way up there, okay. Okay, come on. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's try and punch them. I think we've killed one of them. I think this is gonna... Nope, that guy is very, very tanky. Alright, come on. So... yeah, let's do that. That's buffed everyone. Alright, Ebony Ant, you're dead, and everybody's dead, but now they've come back with more health. Dreadwhite, what are you gonna do? How about just Archangel's Blessing? Okay, now our duelist has some serious damage going on, and there we go. These guys are tough. And a Nemesis creature has been spawned as well. I think they're easy to, yeah. They're easy to deal with. The last explosion should kill this guy. There we go. 3 more enemies. Are there any that we've left down here? Yeah, there are a couple, so let's just swing by, just so, you know, they don't feel left out. Brownies aren't too tanky, but they can be dangerous if you let them attack you, and unfortunately a few of them are gonna get the chance to hit us, but I think we're fine. This should finish it, because 2 of them have now gone down, and these strong explosions are finishing the job. Okay. 1 down. 2 down. Star packed again. Once again, we're going to be waiting for our Vivifier. Oh, I cast the wrong spell, but it might be fine. There we go. 1 enemy remains, and we've got to collect the fairy. And then we should be done. There's the final enemy. I think this is the final exiled satyr. Yep. Just, I don't know. Reincarnate, I guess. Okay, you now cast Rapid Dementia. This should end this. situation. There we go. There we go. And now that has given us favor with Shallan. And I'm not summoning any more of these guys. I think I'm done with combat on this floor. We're just gonna go home and wrap up this episode. Where there it is. Let's go back to Siralim. Alright, before we end things, let's just sum up what we did. We went through all 3 of the regular rounds that we had to go to before the next boss fight, and 368 is a very good bonus. I'll keep that, although I'm a little frightened by these realm properties, but you know what, that's just how it is on High Realm Instability. We went through all of the regular rounds that we had before our next Nether boss fight, who is going to be our False God fight, excuse me. The False God Nebodar. And so that is going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. But that's for the next episode. For this episode, we got through it pretty quickly. The highlights were definitely that one card that we found. And the Dumpling Master, who is one of the rare master types. So most of the masters, you can just find them reliably by going to certain realms, but the rare masters have a chance, a very small chance, to show up in any realm, and I believe they will replace the normal master you would have fought. So when you find one of these rare masters, I think dumplings are definitely one of them, constructs, elementals, and a couple more. When you find them, you definitely want to fight them, because you might not get another chance for quite a while. So we had that. And other than that, nothing too special happened. We just made our, the progress that we wanted to without too much trouble. We fought Tauren early on and got that out of the way as well for our Rune of Prophecy. So, yeah, all in all, pretty industrious episode, if you ask me. I'm happy about it, and I hope you were too. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time, and I hope I'll see you for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.